It's 2022. Happy New Year. I'm just out here in the park doing some laps on an unseasonably warm day. It's about 56 degrees Fahrenheit, somewhere around 13, 14 degrees Celsius, and it's January 2nd, 2022. Oh, you know, on the way to the park today, I saw another recumbent rider. I know, people who ride upright bikes see another cyclist and they're like, yeah, just another cyclist. But seeing another recumbent rider is a rare event, especially around these parts. And actually, there should be more recumbent riders around these parts because this is a pretty densely populated area. So shout out to that recumbent rider. I did not catch his name. We did chat for a couple seconds and then moved on. I don't know where my manners are. I did not wish him a Happy New Year. Happy New Year, mysterious recumbent rider. And I hope you have a great new year, and I hope to see you in this park or on the road in the new year. And if you are a recumbent rider, please, please, please get out on the road, get seen, encourage other people to try recumbent bikes. It's the first ride of 2022. Nothing crazy, just some laps in the park. And I thought, why don't I do a video looking at what's coming up this year? So what's going on the channel? I started this to capture events and to document events and immerse the viewer in the event so that they get a feeling of what it's like to be there. And as much as I appreciate the daily vlogs, I'm a fan of a lot of the vloggers that do that. I'm not sure that that's the format for me. One thing that I noticed over the past couple of years is that many people saw the daily vloggers and they started a channel with that format of publishing once a week or more, and they soon burnt out. I know that I don't post as frequently as some would like, or even as I would like, but there are some things with the quality of the video that I would like to produce, and the learning curve to produce those videos that I'm scaling. That requires me to take a little bit more time. As I said, my original intent was to share the experiences of riding long distance, riding events, showing people who might be thinking about buying a recumbent bike and riding a recumbent bike, what you can do with a recumbent bike. And that's about it. But in doing so, to try to make videos that have a good production value and good quality. Now, having said all of that, I do intend to publish more videos. I have a couple already in the works from events from last year, and I intend to continue producing videos for the season coming up. Now, speaking of the upcoming season, this is a really important season for randonneuring. And why is that? That's because in 2023, it's a Paris Brest Paris year. And why is that important? Well, Paris Brest Paris happens every 4 years. And for randonneurs, that's the most prestigious event on the calendar. So 2022 is the year where all the randonneurs are going to be getting their kit, their technique, all of that together in preparation for 2023. It's kind of like a dry run. Not only is it like a dry run for Paris Brest Paris, it's important for the qualification to get into Paris Brest Paris. PvP has been so popular over the past decade or so that they have been limiting the number of people who can go to PvP. So that means there's about, say, 6,000 slots worldwide that will allow people to go to PvP. There's a process of qualifying for PvP, and there's a process for pre-qualifying for PvP, and the pre-qualification starts in 2022. Not to get too long-winded about the pre-qualification process, but the longest ride you do in 2022 will determine when you can apply for a slot in the PvP. The longer the ride you do, the sooner you can apply. Then after you get that pre-qualification slot, you still have to qualify. You still have to do what's called a full series. That is a 200K, a 300K, 400, and a 600K. That's a full series or a super random series. Once you do that, you can send all the results from those rides to Paris. They will process your application and you're in Paris Brest Paris. So that in a nutshell is why 2022 is so important. This is going to be a very challenging year for me because I'm going to have to ride longer than I've ever ridden before. Overnight rides and sleep deprivation, bonking, that's all in my future. That's what 2022 is going to be about. Well, not just that. It's going to be fun too. Some of it will be type 2 fun. Some of it will be type 1 fun, fun at the time. I'm looking forward to it. I'm up for the challenge. No matter what happens, I know I'm going to learn a lot. I say usually that I want to do one thing each year that scares me a little bit, pushes my boundaries, gets me to grow. 2022 is looking like there's going to be a lot of growth in this year. Hey. Finally, I want to thank everyone who's viewed the channel, sent great comments. You've really encouraged me and I appreciate you. Thank you very much. There will be more to come in 2022 and I hope you'll be along for the ride. Till then, please stay safe and have a very happy and healthy new year. And I'll see you soon. Thanks.